Welcome to our channel, Ask a Local in Germany.
Today we're going to talk about the 5 most crucial and urgent things you need to do when you first arrive in Germany. Number 1, money. Money keeps the world goes around. When I first arrived here in 2016, I did carry a big stack of cash with me, but knowing that I can always withdraw cash at the ATM machine at the airport, that gave me some kind of comfort. And like many of developed countries, you can get around pretty easily with credit card. Visa and Master, you can pay and buy things at most of the stores.
Yeah, but very often here in Germany, especially like with the smaller restaurants, the smaller stores, it's really difficult to get the credit card accepted. So what I think about is, for example, the local bakery. So you want to buy one of these really delicious breads here. So we are in Germany very famous for our good bread. But sadly, very often they do not accept the credit card. So always be sure to have a little bit of cash in your pockets so that you can pay the bill.
Yeah, you might be quite surprising for a lot of people. Cash is still very common here. Could it be because of the data protection policy here?
Yeah, I think it's really one reason. So especially old people, they do not really trust the digital money, so they really prefer to have some cash with them. And yeah, I think we are here in Germany really still a little bit behind other countries.
Cash is king here in Germany.
Yeah,
So far.
definitely. So now we are coming to the second point. So we want to tell you how do you get a mobile phone number here in Germany, and actually that is pretty easy. So what you can do, you can just go to the local corner store here, or you can go to the train station, and here you have then 2 options. So the first option, you buy, we call it prepaid card, or the second option, which is, I guess, rather uninteresting for you, is to sign a contract. But I would say going for the prepaid card is really what you should prefer to do.
I agree. It makes no sense to get a contract that when you just first arrive. Well, when it comes to the different telecom providers, there are 3 major ones here in Germany: O2, Vodafone, and T-Mobile. I would say in the urban areas, they're pretty much the same quality, and when you travel outside of the city, then you see the advantage of T-Mobiles are pretty clear. I had a really bad experience with O2 when I was traveling from Frankfurt to Stuttgart. Whenever the train leaves the station, I'm not able to make any phone calls. So, yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I also changed the provider from O2 to Vodafone.
We're not bashing O2 here, okay?
So yeah, that's only our experiences.
Yeah, just for our experience.
Yeah, do your own experience, and then you will know. So yeah, one more thing we should talk about are the prices. So of course, prices change here as well after some time. But we can say at the moment, if you go for a prepaid card for one of these 3 big providers, you should calculate like 10 to 50 euro if you want to have a flat rate in all networks, and if you also want to have a data volume of about 5 gigabyte. Yeah.
5 gigabytes is definitely not enough for me to watch YouTube videos. Well, bear in mind, when you use up all the pre-agreed data volumes, they will really slow you down, like so slow that you can only send a WhatsApp message.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You cannot browse on the internet. So be mindful of your data usage in Germany. Now we are coming to point number 3, grocery shopping. So Stefan, where do you buy your food?
So actually I prefer to buy my food at Edeka.
Okay, so you are the Porsche guy, huh?
Maybe kind of. I know that Edeka is most expensive in Germany, but for me the quality of the food is pretty important. So when I buy my groceries there, I have the feeling like it food of very high quality.
Cool, yeah. As Stefan mentioned, Edeka, Rewe are the premium brand of grocery markets here, and also you have the discounted ones like Aldi and Lidl. So I'm more of a Aldi person because I like cheap, and also the qualities are often not compromised. And Aldi and Lidl often have seasonal offers, and you can find interesting items there.
So one more thing you have to bear in mind: the prices are really cheap here in Europe, in Germany compared to Europe. So don't mind about the prices. Claire, you have been to Great Britain.
Yeah, I've lived there.
So how are the prices there compared to Germany?
Here is crazily cheap compared with the Great Britain, and also compared with the US. Here is a lot cheaper. I don't know how the German government managed to keep it so cheap. Or Aldi, yeah.
Yeah.
And about the opening time of the supermarkets, they all have different opening times, but most of them have be open between 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, and some of them open it till a little bit later to 11 p.m.
And never try to go grocery shopping on Sundays because it's not possible.
Oh yeah, that's a really important point. Then where do you find food when you happen to land in Germany?
I mean, then
on
you really
Sunday?
have to go to a gas station. I mean, like the fast food restaurants, they are still open, but the regular supermarkets, no.
What about the bakeries?
The bakeries, some of them they are open, but only Sunday mornings. So you have to be very early. I think they close around 10 or 11 in the mornings.
And the exceptions are in airport and train stations.
Yeah. So now we're coming to the fourth topic. So we want to tell you, how do you find a flat once you have arrived here in Germany? So we know this is rather a topic where we can talk much more about it. So we try to keep it brief. So Claire, what was your experience here coming to Germany some years ago? Yeah, how did you find a flat?
It is a pain in the ass topic. I can sit here and talk about it all day. Definitely deserve a separate video to talk about this topic. It is really difficult to find a flat here in Germany, especially in the major cities like Stuttgart, Berlin, Frankfurt. It takes a lot of luck and persistence. What other websites do you use or recommend to find a flat?
I mean, it really depends what you are looking for. If you're really only looking for a room in a flat, so you want to share with other people, so we call it WG gesucht. So
We're gonna post all the website links below.
Yeah, so that's WG gesucht. If you are rather looking for a flat on your own, Immobilien Scout 24 is pretty common.
Yes.
So which of these platforms did you use?
Immobilien Scout 24 is the one that is the biggest in Germany. There are two separate ones, like Immo Scout and Immo Vault. These are the three top websites you can find.
So you find it below, as already said.
Yeah, most of the flats available here in Germany. And usually you look for your flat area and you can search in your areas and how big you want and what is your price range. And then you can write a direct message to your landlord.
Always important here in Germany, if you're writing a message, so explain what you're doing, explain what are you searching for. So write a little bit about yourself. So 2 sentences is definitely not enough.
Because the competition here is so fierce, you're literally competing with 200, 300 other people for a flat. So you really have to make your profile look attractive, like make it more personal. Who you are, what do you do here? Yeah. I know it sounds super strange, like I'm not looking for a future spouse or something. I'm just looking for a flat. But somehow they just need so much information from you. And also here in Germany, it's very hard to kick the tenants out, even if they don't pay the rent.
Yeah.
So the landlords are super careful of selecting the right people, and they want to make sure they're gonna always pay the rent down the road.
Yeah, and one more last recommendation. So if you have a good friend and he's fluent in German, or maybe his mother tongue is German, let him write the message, or at least let him proofread the message.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
And then I guess we are coming naturally to our last point.
Mhm.
How do you do a registration here in Germany?
Yeah.
Stefan, can you tell me why the hell do we register in Germany whenever you move?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty important here because the country or the cities, they want to know where are you living, where is your current location, and that's why you have to fill out this kind of form. And yeah, these forms, they are existing, as far as I know, only in German language.
Yeah.
Do you agree here?
Yeah, I think the common procedures to register yourself by the city hall is you need to firstly collect the right forms. One important form is you may collect it from your landlord. It is called Wohnungsgebersbescheinigung, translated as landlord's confirmation that says that I rent this flat to you. And the second document you need at the city hall is your passport and then a form to register. Unfortunately, they're all in German.
Yeah, so again, it's helpful to have somebody who's able to translate the form into English, or as we already said, otherwise you can use an app as Google Translate to translate it yeah, in your preferred language.
And also, you can register it at your local city hall, at your local district city hall. You can find them usually on Google where they are and their opening
And check the times, yeah. So that's also typical German. So many of the city halls, they are not open in the afternoons, except of, I guess, Thursdays. So yeah, that's one more thing. And yeah, you might also wonder why the hell is Germany so bureaucratic?
That we can answer with a complete length video.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
deserves a complete video. How to fight against German bureaucracy.
Yeah, and what you can do against it. Because yeah, we have some good hints for you here, so that it's not too much pain for you.
We understand that if you are freshly landed here and arrive in Germany, you might feel overwhelmed, you might feel a little bit disorientated, you might feel that why German words are this long. But it gets better, and we hope our video can help you during this difficult time.
And please always subscribe our channel, leave us a comment,
Definitely.
and yeah, soon you're gonna hear more from us.
Thank you.
Bye bye.